Hey everyone, welcome to the Krista Rose Love channel. So today I want to talk about hair and fitness. The reason why I wanted to specifically focus on this topic today is because there are so many women that sacrifice fitness because they want to maintain a certain hairstyle or a certain hairdo. And as a result, they don't go to the gym, they don't get outside, they don't get enough cardio because they don't want to sweat out their hair, they don't want to mess up their look. I think that's so unfortunate because when all is said and done, your beauty is actually benefited by being fit. For example, with your hair, your scalp benefits from increased blood flow, which happens when you have intense cardio workouts, and having a healthy scalp actually contributes to having healthy hair. So don't put fitness on the back burner, put that in the front and your beauty will be benefited by it. I totally understand, especially if you're going to the salon and getting these hairdos and you don't want to mess it up. That's totally understandable. So what I recommend first and foremost is to understand how your hair reacts to intense cardio workouts, specifically how your hair reacts to sweat. For example, if you straighten your hair and you go to the gym and your roots get really thick, especially if you're several weeks post-relaxer or post-straightening overall, there are different ways you can deal with that. For example, I have relaxed hair and I like the idea of wearing a satiny or silk material gently around the hairline, and it keeps my roots fairly flat. So when I take my scarf down, well, this piece of material off my hair, after working out, right here is fairly flat and I don't have to think about blow drying or flat ironing my roots. Or another thing that I like to do is do braid outs. I'm about 9 weeks post-relaxer right now, so I like the idea of doing braid outs because my natural texture blends really well with my relaxed hair when my hair is fully braided, and then I just unbraid it and my hair has a nice curly look to it. So when I go to the gym and I sweat, you're not going to see a difference between my natural texture and my relaxed hair all that much. For styling purposes though, I want to encourage you not to completely cover your hair when you're working out because your hair and your scalp need to breathe. In the back here actually I have a butterfly clip, and the reason why I opted for a butterfly clip over an elastic band of some sort is because when your hair is wet, putting elastic around your hair actually puts a lot of tension on your hair because your hair is most vulnerable when it's wet. So you don't, for example, want to wear elastic hairbands that go all around your hairline, or you don't want to put elastic hairbands for your ponytail because you're putting a lot of tension on your hair and it actually exposes your hair to possible damage. Also, if you opt for this type of look when you're working out, you don't want to tie this too tight around your hairline because your hairline also needs to breathe and you don't want to put a lot of tension on your hairline while you're working out. Another thing to take into consideration is your hair regimen and how you blend that with your fitness regimen. For example, if after you wash and condition your hair, you always blow dry and flat iron your hair, well, you may want to back off of that if you're going to the gym, let's say 3 to 4 times a week, and you're doing intense cardio workouts 3 to 4 times a week. And then you go home, wash and condition your hair, blow dry and flat iron it, because that's a lot of heat on your hair per week. What I like to do, since I'm 9 weeks post-relaxer, is I like to do braid outs because it blends my textures together, my natural roots with the relaxed hair. But if I want to do a straight look, I'll probably do the blow drying and flat iron work maybe max once a week at this point. Or if I have the time, I will air dry my hair straight. So what I'll do is I'll take my hair while it's wet, I'll cross wrap it up and pin it up, and then put a satin or silk scarf on top of it, and then after several hours I take down the scarf and my hair pretty much falls fairly straight, and it looks great. So that's a way to avoid heat altogether. Think about when you're going to the gym and how it impacts your hairstyling. For example, if you go through a lot of processing of your hair after working out, you may want to just work out in the evening, and that way you have the whole evening to yourself to take care of your hair. But if you'd like to work out in the morning, and that's cool too, maybe you want to opt for an easy hairstyle, maybe a bun or a nice updo look that you can quickly put together, and it won't be too much of an issue after working out to quickly fix your hair and go about your day. If you want to opt for the straight look and you like to work out in the morning, you can do that. It's just a matter of how you go about your strategy. For example, you can put this material on your hair, put your hair up in a butterfly clip, or leave your hair down. It's up to you, whatever makes you comfortable. And then after your workout, just take this material down, take out the butterfly clip, take a blow dryer, and either on hot or cool setting, you can just do a quick once over on your hair to make sure that your roots are dry and your hair is dry overall so your hair doesn't feel gross and sweaty after your workout. But with the blow dryer, I recommend that you always blow dry in a downward facing motion because you want to make sure that your cuticle is flat and smooth, and you could actually be roughing up the cuticle by just kind of going all willy-nilly with the blow dryer and, for example, going up. You don't want to do that. You actually want to face the blow dryer downward to make sure the cuticle lays flat. And if you're against using heat on your hair, you can just use the blow dryer on a cool setting. Overall, when it comes to strategizing about how to mix your hair regimen with your fitness regimen, you want to make sure that you do what works best for you and your hair and doesn't take your mind off of your fitness game, because you don't want to be thinking about your hair too much or at all when you're working out. You actually want to be on point with focusing on your health and really focusing on doing the workouts correctly and not thinking about sweating out your hair or anything like that. By the way, I wanted to do a big shout out in this video for Girl Trek. Girl Trek is a national nonprofit organization that encourages and inspires Black girls as well as Black women whose communities are most at risk to live healthier and more fulfilled lives. While weight loss is Girl Trek's goal each season, their long-term goal is about inspiring girls to develop healthy habits. As such, they encourage women to jumpstart healthy lifestyles by participating in an annual walking campaign. Women across the country walk for 12 weeks to prep for the Ultimate Trek, which is a 5K walk-run event. This year's Ultimate Trek will take place in Washington, D.C. at the National Mall. You can check out more information about that event at www.girltrek.org. I'll also link Girl Trek's website below this video so you can check it out. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, and more videos are on the way, so definitely stay tuned.